Hello, Leos. This is Cheetah Tarot. All right, so we're going to do your September overview 2019. This is for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, heck, probably even Venus, if you got it. All right. So let's go ahead and get started, and let's see what's going on with Leo for the month of September. What I got, Leo? I got the 10 of Wands. You feeling a lot of pressure. I feel like y'all got so much anxiety going on, and you know it's there, but you're just trying to stay blind, like you just don't want to see it. And it seems like some of you are just trying to sit in darkness. You know, when you gonna get up out this energy here? When you gonna really drop the wands? When are you really gonna drop all this pressure? When you gonna drop all this heavy burden? You know it's killing you on the inside and out. But it's kind of like, okay, I don't want to face it. You're going to have to face it. You can't skip the inevitable. You can't do it. All right? So keep trying to hang in there and trying to see if you can avoid real truth, real conflict, real confrontations. I feel like you're trying to avoid it. That's all you're trying to do. Because the way she's sitting there with this 10 of Wands energy, she ain't trying to look. That could be a he. But whoever it could be, they just don't want to see it. And then I have this dark moon here. You're just trying to keep yourself in an illusion. You know it's time to drop the weight. Could be a job stressing you out. Could be a relationship stressing you out. It could be a friendship that's wearing you down. But I really do feel like it's everything all in between. You know, it's a lot of heavy energy here. It's all in between. But it's up to you, Leo, what you want to do. Because I'm telling you right now, you can keep trying to avoid the light, because for some reason you just want to stay in the dark. You can try to avoid the light all day long, but if you keep staying in that heavy energy, it's going to release. It's going to build up some extra pressure. And all it's doing is causing more confusion and chaos and troublesome and burdensome in your life. I feel like it's real toxic here. Like I feel like it's toxic energy. Like you just still going to hold on no matter what and keep trying to push through. But it's wearing down on you. It's wearing real heavy. It's too much weight, you know? It's just too much weight, too much stress, too much anxiety. Maybe also a deal of depression, I feel like. 10 of Wands being clarified with the 9 of Cups, but you want to be happy. I feel like once you wake up or whatever you coming out of this state of darkness, I got to say how Lulu said, once you come out the cellar, because I feel like someone is really in the cellar. Once you finally come out or come out of the matrix, however you want to put it, however it resonates for you, Leo, whenever you come out, that's when you're going to feel that true happiness, you know. It's telling you, it's trying to be a guiding light. Something's trying to guide you to the light. Something's trying to show you the way. You got this feeling, you got this intuition, and I feel like deep down inside, subconsciously, you want to break away, you want to break free. You're ready to release all this heavy energy. You're ready to release all these heavy burdens. You're ready to release all this troublesome energy that you have or that you created for yourself, because this could also just be what you actually manifested in your life. You know, if you keep thinking about dark days and dark times in front of you, if you feel like you're never going to get out the trap, let's say you've been working this 9 to 5 every day, you've been pushing hard every day, but somehow it's still not paying the bills. Or maybe you've been trying to stay in this relationship that could be toxic or could be burden, and you keep trying to make things work that just not working or no longer serving you, but you're still trying to hold on to it. But deep down inside, especially emotionally and subconsciously, you're ready to be free. You're like, I'll be happy once I finally let this go. This could be also an entity, because I feel like somebody got like an entity around, like too much low vibrational energy, just too much. And it's just draining your energy. But you're looking for a way out. You want to be free. You want to escape. You want to manifest something that will really make you happy. But I feel like no matter how hard you try to live in the reality that you already created for yourself, because we got to be honest here, we got to take accountability for our own actions. We just can't sit there and continue to blame the universe or continue to blame God or why it's me or woe is me. We can't sit there and just point the finger. I did this and I did that and still nothing coming into fruition. You got to take accountability for your own action. You knew the person that you were probably toxic already. You knew that the job that you was having was not going to sustain those bills. So you knew you probably had to do what? Get a second job or try to do what? You probably have to go and get yourself educated. You know, you probably have to go to a community college, or maybe you have to go get a license. Maybe you have to take some other way out so you can get that higher pay if the bills are too high or just the stress is too much for you, you know. But deep down inside, you want to be free, you know. And I feel like the universe is saying, or God is saying, you can have it all, but you got to go ahead and escape this reality and go ahead and open your eyes and see what it is, because you just living it yourself in an illusion. Whatever you created or built for yourself is just an illusion. It's not real. It's not whatever you have created to make you believe that it will make you happy. That's the illusion. That's what I'm trying to say here. Because I know you probably like, what's the illusion then? You thought this job would be a better job, but it was an illusion. You thought this relationship would be the one, but that was an illusion. You know, you thought this your best friend right here, and your best friend got you, he's your A1 or she's your A1. She's going to help you with that hot girl summer, but she really just bringing you down, keeping you in the dark. You probably waking up at 4 a.m. in the mornings on somebody's couch from a house party, and you don't know if you got slipped a Mickey or what. I'm just saying, you know, everything that glitters not gold. You know, and you probably thought it was gold. You probably thought it was a wish fulfillment. Look at the Aladdin lamp is looking, or that genie in a lamp. You thought you had the ultimate wish. You thought you probably had the ultimate freedom, but you really just created an illusion for you. It's also a self-conscious barrier. I feel like a self. How do people say it? How do people say this? It's like a safety net or protection or some kind of shield. It's like your safe place, like a safe haven where you can live and be comfortable. But really the comfort in this really drives you crazy. So you're kind of stuck in the madness, but it's like a safety net. I forgot what the term is for, but that's what you kind of built. You kind of built this world around you that you're trying to save some type of security inside of you, something pertaining to your security, a safety, what do you call it? A safety blanket or a safety nest, a security blanket. Boom. Thank you so much, Spirit. Okay, so you done wrap yourself in this security blanket, but it really just bringing dark times and dark hours. All right, so what's in front of you? What's crowning you? I have the Ace of Cups. That's wonderful. You want, and like I said, you got happiness on the mind. For some of you, you may be walking towards someone that is like a rebirth or a reunion with someone that you did love, someone that you do cherish. Here could be a Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces person that you really want to attain, someone that will make you fulfill. Some of you may be getting more in tune with releasing the stress or the burden of your body. Some of you feel like you probably escaped the madness. I do feel like it could have something to do with a bit of freedom here. Like, let's say, for example, and I'm not trying to go this low, but this is what came to my mind. Like, if you was like in human sex trafficking, right? But somehow you found freedom, or you was able to escape, and now your body is free, your conscience is free, your subconscious is free, your heart is free, your mind is free. You know, so a lot of you going to be experiencing freedom. So I feel like somebody finally did come out the dark, some of you, but the rest of you, I feel like you're just wishing to come out the dark, because you know once you come out the dark, you'll be so happy. And that's what you walk into. You walk into the door of freedom. That's what I feel like. And I feel like the angels and the gods, they trying to give you this blessing in the sky, but they just need you to go ahead and open up your eyes and take the gift. Take the gift. Take the gift, Leo. If it's something that's putting you in a down, era in your life or moment in your life, go ahead and be free. You know, opportunity don't come here everlasting. Now, for like those situations like human sex trafficking, or you just been in those a real bad situation, it's freedom here. So just hold on. I don't know how you watching this from a despair place, but just hold on, because it's happening for you on that road that's going to lead to freedom. Some of you probably have been in jail. I feel like it may be someone in jail, you know, or someone just trapped, or someone just lost, but you about to be found. All right, what's with the bottom? I have the 9 of Wands. What's in your past? I have the King of Wands, King of Swords, my bad. And then what's in front of you, I have the Temperance card. What's in your subconscious mind, I have the Star. And then what's in your environment or the people surrounding you, I have the Ten of Pentacles. And then what do I have here for your fears or your hopes? I have the Devil. Okay, so a lot of you are very protected. I'll say it like that. So I feel like, no matter what, a lot of you who watching this Leo video are in the occult or some occultists. That's why I feel like some of you are just messing around with a lot of dark, heavy energy, and some of you are trying to make pacts. I feel like pacts with the actual devils or demons. You're trying to make demon pacts. A lot of you just trying to look for fame, trying to look for celebrity. You're trying to see how you can get your ultimate wish fulfillment here, and that's what you're going to end up doing, making some bad deals. That's what I feel like. Some of you, let's put it back on a mundane level. Some of you are trying to make deals to become famous, but it's a bad deal. Let's not even say famous. Let's just say a contract. Let's just say, like, okay, you was in corporation and someone wants to buy your business. Let's say, like, okay, for example, like Shark Tank. Let's say like you made a deal with Mr. Wonderful. He showed all the qualities of being Mr. Wonderful, but really it was a bad deal that's going to take your money forever and forever and forever, But you probably did all this because you wanted to do what? You wanted to get on the rise. You wanted fame. You wanted fortune. I don't know who finna watch this. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. But whoever needs this message, is all good. I'm not even hating on it. But what's in your life in your future? What is the answer? I have the Ace of Wands. You will be granted that opportunity. A lot of you are finna grant the opportunity, a lot of wisdom, a lot of knowledge, a lot of ancient wisdom, a lot of hermetic wisdom, a lot of comedic wisdom, I want to say. A lot of you just going to be birthing new ideas, birthing something for you and your family. It could be an actual birth that's going to come into fruition. So you will be granted a new day, a new age, a new time. I want to say a new chapter in your life, something that you can create here with. But that's going to be for both of you. Somebody feels like they got the wrong person pregnant. Some man feel that a male Leo, or this could be the person that you're dealing with, Leo. If you're a female, the person that you're dealing with, they feel like they got you pregnant. Now they tied to you or stuck or tied or bonded to you forever now, for life. They really wasn't trying to see this pregnancy here. But I feel like you two will get it together during the mid-September. That could be for any Leo here who, if you're in a long-term relationship, it may have been some mishaps. It may have been a lot of makeup to break up, a lot of makeup, sex, breakup, and all that. But a lot of foolishness, I feel like. A lot of you Leos, I feel like you're fighting for something that can be easily controlled. Not even control, but tempers here, they flare, they rise. You guys are just doing too much. It's kind of like, who's going to take the lead on this relationship? Is you going to let the male lead, or you going to let the female lead? If you act up, are you going to play the same position they're playing? If they get loud and rowdy, are you going to get loud and rowdy with them too? But I do see that one while back in the past, you was stepping up. You was holding up to the truth. I see some of you maybe leaving Aquarius behind, but then at the same time, you have the Aquarius on your mind, and you're hoping for family. You're hoping for growth. You're hoping for longevity. But it's kind of like you feel like you're playing with fire in this relationship, Leon. Like you really playing with fire. This also could be just a karmic relationship, but at the same time, I feel like you guys are just continuously going in cycles or going in circles with each other, and all you need is someone to lead. Someone just needs to lead here. If someone's willing to just stop fighting, because you two may be actually just continuously fighting each other in the relationship, just fighting, butting heads, just really butting heads with each other. You know, that's cool. Somebody wants to fight for the relationship or stand their ground for the relationship or protect their relationship. But the significant in this card here is indicating that you two are just fighting in the relationship, you know, and it's causing a lot of heavy burden, heavy stress. And what you could do is just temper out your emotion. If somebody could just say, hey, okay, let me take 5 minutes, I'll come back, or let me take 10 minutes, let me come back, and let me see how we can properly process our emotions, or how can we really have a decent adult conversation with each other without words flaring or without tempers flaring. You know, it's a time for peace. It's a time for balance. It's a time for tempering out your emotions and gaining more control over your emotions, because I feel like that's the strongest message here. One of the strongest message is that you need to learn how to control your anger, or control your emotions, or control your anxiety. This could be you, Leo, or this could be the person that you're dealing with. They really need to control themselves, because once their temper flares, you also react to in the worst way. And it's kind of like, who can get one up? This is called the one-upmanship game, you know. But both of you want freedom. Both of you want success. Both of y'all want to be happy. Both of y'all got the 10 of Cups here. But y'all got to get out the dark. Get out the dark and see the light. You know what's right from wrong. I'm hoping a lot of adults are tuning into this reading. You both are adults. You know how to have an adult conversation. You know what's right from wrong and wrong from right. You know that you want harmony. You know you want peace. And I feel like, someone knows they're in the devil's playground. That's all I'm saying. If you need to get back and consult with your friends, or consult with your family members, or consult with the person that you will, go ahead and consult with that, because I feel like you may be going backwards just a little bit. Because the thing is here, I'm telling you, a lot of you are just in the devil's playpen, and you're hoping for, you're hoping for healing, or you may be trying to heal the devil energy but don't know how to. But some of you will get that opportunity to do so. It's so many low vibes here, and they're trying to tell you how to deal with the low vibes. It's so much toxic energy here, and they're trying to tell you in this reading how to deal with the toxic energy. But they kind of already saying you already know what to do too. So it's kind of like this. If you had a drinking habit and you know that's causing chaos and confusion in the family, or just in your home life or your structure, stop drinking or fall back on it. If you smoke a lot and you know that keeps you down, depressed, or not even mobile, because sometimes when you smoke, what happens? You may be less mobile, and you may be a little drowsy, and you can't work at your 100% capacity. So guess what? Cut back on the smoking some. If you know that you're in a bad relationship and all you do is have screaming matches, and that person's draining on your energy, or you're draining their energy, go ahead and separate from that person, or try to get some counseling here on how to temper out their relationship, because both of you two want this. I see both parties want this. Could be dealing with a Capricorn, definitely. Capricorn heavy in this, and Aquarius is heavy. And then I want to say Sagittarius, which is Sagittarius, your energy, Leo, and Aries. Y'all are deep in this, A lot of you probably are reaching out for help, trying to figure out a way how to get to a better place. An opportunity is being given to you, but it's kind of like you got a choice. You got to choose. The only way you can make the best choice right now when it comes to any of your endeavors, or whatever your situation may be, you have to temper out your emotions first in order to understand or grasp how to get that new opportunity, or that new fulfilling of happiness, or even the money, because somebody definitely wants some fame, fortune, or some stardom. And it's saying you need to temper out your emotions. See, somebody's looking for a lot of longevity, a lot of money, wealth. I'm telling you, somebody's looking for to how to access. But I really don't feel like you making an actual deal with the devil. It's kind of like, man, you just making a bad deal. You just signing bad contracts that you won't get paid. Subconsciously, that's a bad offer to partake in. But you're kind of like, well, I've been dreaming about the money. I'm gonna take the money. Let me do this for the money. I should get the money because I know if I have money, I'll have happiness, right? But it's saying you can be self-fulfilled with your own. And it's saying just drop the heavy weight, drop the burdens, and go ahead and just walk through that door of what a light is. Stop sitting in the dark. Stop trying to be blind to. It's kind of like what Tupac has said. That night he got that charge about that situation that took him to jail. He said, if I just kept my eyes closed, But I really do feel like Pop, that still didn't make any sense because you kept your eyes closed or open. They still gonna charge you. But let's go ahead. Ace of Cups being clarified with the Star card. Like I said, a lot of y'all just want some healing. You want to temper out what's going on in your life. That's not a relationship, right? You just kind of want your mind, body, and soul to have to be rejuvenated. You just want to feel that happy energy again. Some of you are feeling like, how did I let life go? How did life get to this point? When can I have rest assurance? Some of you may be going to the altar. Rest assurance, Jesus is mine. Some of you may be going to the altar this September and trying to see how can you be rebaptized. Some of you thinking that baptism is the answer. And some of you may need that baptism where you sitting up there, take a spiritual bath or something, because somebody's sitting up here doing the most. 10 wands being clarified with the Chariot. Oh, Leo, you know what you have to do here, okay? It's just simple as that. You know exactly what you have to do here. You have to make the right moves in order to see how your subconscious wants so much healing, but you're still traveling towards the dark and you feel like you're going to stay in the dark just so you can avoid making the right choices in life. And somebody may be leading you into the dark. Like maybe you put in too much trust or faith in someone else when you should be actually making your own choices about your life. Some people have a hard time making decisions. I knew that conversation was going to come out with Leo. It's this one person, I feel that they can't make decisions without someone telling them. And no one can do that for you, Leo, but you, because even if someone tell you what to do, Leo, what you're looking for is a way out. You're looking for, okay, but you told me to do this, and now everything is messed up. Now you trying to look for a scapegoat, and no one can be that scapegoat but you. No one's going to be that scapegoat for you, Leo. Everybody was telling me to do this, so I'm going to do it. No, it don't work like that. Go ahead and make your own moves. Okay, stop putting your faith and your trust in someone else or so much into someone else. You're putting too much trust into someone else when you need to take your own actions. You need to be accountable for your own actions. You need to move forward in direction that you know is right to move in. You keep staying in the dark forever, you're going to lead into a territory where there's no return. And once again, take accountability for your own reality that you created here. Once you finally wake up and make the decision to move on or move forward with your life, or just definitely make the right conscious decisions that you need to make, then guess what you'll be able to do? You'll be able to temper out and really find that rejuvenation that you've been looking for. A lot of you are coming out of just a bad, probably a really toxic relationship. This could be someone like your child's mother or child's father, and you're really coming out of that situation. Or some of you may be feeling like your child's father or your child's mother is just really holding you down, and they just won't let you break free, and all you want is peace and harmony. Some of you have completely moved on from your child's father or your child's mother, and somehow they're trying to use the child to keep you there or force you there. and you're trying to look for a way out. Some of you may be taking legal action real soon. Some of you was proposing legal action. Some of you were trying to say, okay, well, let's get the courts involved, you know, and then they kind of like misled you off the subject to bring peace and harmony, but then they finna go back to their toxic ways. So be careful with that. So if somebody was like, well, you can't see your child unless you do this or that, you know, and you was like, well, that's okay, I will figure it out because I can go down here to the courthouse and we can do co-parenting. I can find a way how to share custody. And then they was kind of like, oh, no, you know what, I apologize, I probably was a little bit off my rockers with that. You know, we can figure it out, we can work it out, we don't have to go back to the courts. All right, we don't have to do that. And then next thing you know, boom, 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 they back at their old way by the end of September, you know. But I feel like you should take charge on that, Leo. I feel like you need to take charge or take action on that. If someone doing you like this, I feel like you got more power and more willpower than you think. You got more drive and willpower than you think here, and you can actually end this situation than you think. You know, that person doesn't have that much control over you like you thought, you know. Let's move on. 9 of Wands being clarified with the Magician. See, you're much stronger than you think that you are. You can manifest whatever you want to manifest. Once again, some of you are having some mental issues. It may be a little bit bipolar. Someone may be a little bipolar here. Somebody may be a little extremely toxic. Somebody may have a mental imbalance. Somebody may also overindulge just a little bit, and then that plays with their mental balances, you know, and it's causing a lot of massive struggle here, you know. Some of you really are in the occults, like seriously. And you just still gaining the knowledge, and you're gaining a higher conscious, or however you want to take it. I feel a lot of things coming from Leo. So Leo, whatever going on in your life, you know, just try to consult with yourself or consult with another person to make sure someone that's more knowledgeable. Because for some of you, you're doing great. But for the rest of you, you're really going somewhere deep that you have no clue what you're doing. That's all I got to say. King of Swords being clarified with the 9 of Pentacles. Some of you had went ahead and told an Aquarius, or you told Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, you know what, it's over with. You know, just leave it alone. I don't got time. You know, it's just, listen, I don't got time. Let me be free. Let's go ahead and be free. We tried over and over again. Listen, let's go ahead and just go our separate ways. I'll just be happy all by myself. You can take the TV, you can take the couch, you can take the watches, you can keep the clothes, honey. Keep the clothes. I'll go ahead and buy me a new wardrobe. You hit me? It was time for me to upgrade and level up. But then they start talking that sweet talk to you again, that bedroom, that pillow talk, right? It felt like a wish come true. And then boom, it came right back out with that shit. You know, but once again, it's a freaking cycle. Is y'all just gonna keep playing this game? Leo, I'm finna wrap it up. Because I think, Leo, I've been talking to y'all about this for a moment. It's just the same old story. You know, I got much love for y'all Leos. And also it could be some of y'all Leos that want too much attention and affection in your relationship, and you're not giving the same in return for your partner. And that's why it's not really as balanced or tempered out like it should be. But y'all going through the same old cycle of pushing something here when no one is really leading or taking charge. It's just boom, boom, boom. Who's wrong? Who's more right? You know, temperance being clarified with the 5 of Cups. And then that's when everybody just drop the cups, you know, and feel all sad and disappointed again. Can't even really get the temper. Can't even really balance the 2 cups that you finally picked up. You know how the 5 of Cups look. He's still sad and depressed about the 3 cups that's down. He finally turned around and got the 2 cups. He's still upset. Still, somebody probably did try to temper out the relationship, or try to balance it out, or try to resort to something better consciously. But then what? Turned around and still was the same old craziness. You know, somebody was like, I had a better plan. I think I got it. Someone here was like, I think I got it. Could be a Sagittarius. I think I got how we can work on the relationship. But then once again, that person showed their shadow self. The star being clarified with the Page of Wands, the Ten of Pentacles being clarified, the Knight of Coins, the Devil being clarified with the Eight of Coins, and the Ace of Wands being clarified with the Ten of Cups. I told you Ten of Cups was here. I already knew it. And then we have at the bottom, what, 6 coins? I'm so sorry. What was the overall energy? I never did take a look into it. Yes, I did. I talked about 10 of Cups, 10 of Cups. Listen, everybody's saying you can be happy here. Okay? Everybody's saying you can be happy here. Spirit is saying you can be happy here. But you got to do what? You got to learn self-control. You got to take out the toxicities. Some of you may need to go to a witch doctor because guess what? It is an entity over y'all and they playing motherfucking puppeteer with your life, okay? And then some of you just may be in a karmic relationship, and if you want to make the karmic relationship work, they like cool, but balance yourself out, balance and control. You can manifest this love life that you want to have with this person, you know? It's just saying it don't have to be this. Listen, I get what the universe is saying right here. Of course, you may be in a karmic relationship, right? And of course, you're going to have some karmic lessons, but you got to do what? You either got a man up or you got a woman up. they saying that all these problems are not designed by the universe. Some of this shit just y'all, okay? I like how what Spirit is trying to say. That look, listen, you trying to blame it on us, it's God, and you trying to blame it like you talking about Jesus, take the wheel. Heck nah, Jesus is like you take your own damn wheel. I'm tired of driving the front seat for y'all. Every time I look up, you want me to take the wheel. Stop driving on the curves, you know? Stop getting high at work, or stop drinking at work, or just stop the craziness, stop the madness. You know, you're working hard on a design that's driving you insane. I feel like some of you are being overworked, really, really overworked at the job. Some of you are needed to find another place. That's the only way you're going to be happy. I know some of you are trying to look or find a way for you to work it out at this job that you're at, but it's just not going to bring you the happiness that you're looking for. It's not going to bring you that harmony that you're looking for. It's not going to bring you the paycheck. You can try to overwork and do as many plus hours as you want to. That job just not going to do it. This could be also a factory job, you know, an assembly line. You can keep working it all you want to, but it's not going to give you the fulfillment that you need. That working 4 days and then sleep for 3 days, that's not nothing. Having those big amounts of money in the bank account, that's not doing nothing because you can barely spend it. They barely gonna give you time to spend that money. You're gonna barely have energy to enjoy that money. Currency is good to do what? Sustain us in life, but currency ain't everything. You know, it's just we are beyond just the physical elements of this life. We are spiritual beings. We're supposed to spiritually elevate. We're supposed to have a great human experience. And you're going to do what? You're going to live the rest of your 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, 40 years, 50 years of your life just working so hard for this person or this company, this corporation, or you're trying to be famous, and guess what? You're going to end up putting yourself in a situation to where you probably will be worked like a dog and not see a cent or a dime from it. Okay? But it's saying if you want to be happy, do the right things. And also take a time out for yourself. Take a time out for yourself, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes to do what? Meditate, calm your emotions, calm your nerves, and then you can make the proper decisions to give you what? To give you that opportunity of seeing not even happiness within yourself, but happiness with a friendship, happiness with your love life, happiness with family, you know? So that gift is being given to you, but you guys will see it, you know, you will see it. You will see it, but you got to step up. You got to be an adult, you know, you got to stop pointing the finger at everybody else that's putting you in this position of your life. You got to take accountability and a responsibility for your own actions. You know, you got to understand that some of the choices that you made that brought you here in this down point that you're feeling today. But once you finally, I feel like finally, once you say, okay, you know what, I did do some things and that kind of helped me up and I could have did better. Or just take accountability, like, you know what, I can go get me a second job, or I can go back to school, you know, and try to get me a certificate. That's when you're going to see blessings come. And I feel like that was the message for Leo today. All right, y'all. Peace, peace. Love you all. And please like, share, subscribe.